Now let us discuss about topological sorting using DFS. Topological sorting is a linear ordering of vertices such that if there is an edge between U and V, U and V are two vertices, then we can say that U appears before V in that ordering. So let us take this graph. Here we have different edges like 1 to 2 we have an edge, next to 2 to 3 we have an edge, next to 4 to 1 we have an edge, 4 to 3 we have an edge. So if we take 1 to 2 edge, then we can say that 1 appears before 2. If we take 4 to 1, then we can say that 4 comes first. So after 4 we have 1. So topological sorting is mainly useful for linear ordering of the vertices. So in order to order the vertices in linear manner, we can use topological sorting. Topological sorting is mainly applied on DAG. DAG stands for directed acyclic graph. So we know what is a directed graph. So directed graph means every edge in the graph will contain some directions, arrows. Acyclic graph means the graph should not contain any cycle. What is a cycle? So if you take this graph, so 1 to 2 we have an edge, next 2 to 3 we have an edge, 3 to 1 we have an edge. Cycle is a path, a sequence of edges where the source vertex and the destination vertex are the same. If you take this graph doesn't contain any cycles. So 1 to 2, 2 to 3, so 3 to 1 there is no edge. 4 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4 there is no edge. So here this graph doesn't contain any cycles. The time complexity of the topological sorting is order of V plus E, where V represents set of vertices, E represents set of edges. So this is linear computing time. So we know what is quadratic computing time, n square. So cubic computing means n cube. So linear means it will take less amount of time for execution. Here the output is not unique. So for the same graph, we may get different outputs. All those outputs are same only. Now let's see topological sorting algorithm by taking an example. Now let's see an example with the help of an algorithm. Let's see the first step. Start from an unvisiting node. So here we have to take a visited array. So here what are the vertices? We have 5 vertices. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So initially the status of all the vertices are unvisited. So 0 means unvisited, whereas 1 means visited. Okay. Visit all its neighbors recursively. So first let us take, let here the function call is DFS. So first let us select 0, next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Likewise we are calling. Here we are using DFS. DFS means we have to use stack for its implementation. We know about stack. Stack works based on LIFO principle. So LIFO means last in first out. Okay. So first DFS of 0 will be called. So 0 is visited. So we have to change the status as 1. So 1 means 0 vertex is visited. So now what we have to do? We have to visit all its neighbors recursively. So what are the neighbors of 0? Here neighbors means we have to focus only on the outgoing edges. If we take these two are incoming edges. Whereas from 2 to 3 we have an edge. So here neighbor means we have to focus only on the outgoing edges. So for 0 there are no outgoing edges. So we can say that there are no neighbors for 0 vertex. So all the neighbors of, there are no neighbors for 0. So what is the next point? After visiting all the neighbors, push that node into the stack. Here there are no neighbors for 0. So now what we can do? So we have to push 0 onto the stack. Next, we have to call next function. So next DFS of 0 is over. Next to DFS of 1. So now we are calling 1. So we have to change the status as 1. So vertex 1 is visited now. So now visit all the neighbors of vertex 1 recursively. Let's check 1. So here these two are not outgoing edges. These two are incoming edges only. So we can say that there are no neighbors for 1. So what we can do now? We have to push that vertex into the stack. So push 1 onto the stack. Next we have to call DFS of 2. So we have to change the status as 1. So DFS of 2. Now let's check the neighbors of 2. Yeah, 3. So 3 is neighbor for 2. So now DFS of 3 will be called, because 3 is neighbor for 2. So now we have to process DFS of 3. So 3 is also having a neighbor. So who is the neighbor of 3? 1. But 1 is already visited. So here 3 is called. So we have to change the status as 1. We have to change the status of 1. So here 2 neighbor is 3. 3 neighbor is 1. But 1 is already visited. So here we can say that 3 neighbors are visited recursively. So all the neighbors of 3 are over. So what we can do? After visiting all the neighbors, push that node into the stack. So now we have to push 3 onto the stack. So push 3 onto the stack. And after that, go back. Here we have 2. All the neighbors of 2 are visited. So now we have to push this vertex onto the stack. So push 2 onto the stack. So after 1 we are calling 2. 2 neighbor is 3. So that's why we are calling 3. 3 neighbor is 1. So all the neighbors of 3 are visited. So that's why 3 is pushed. And after that go back. Backtracking. So all the neighbors of 2 are visited successfully. So push 2 onto the stack. So 0, 1, 2, 3 are over. So next node is 4. DFS of 4. So change the status as visited. So let's check the neighbors of 4. Yes, 4. There are 2 neighbors of 4. 0 and 1. 0 and 1. But 0 and 1 are visited nodes. So we can say that all the neighbors of 4 are visited successfully. So now we have to push this node onto the stack. So next, call DFS of 5. Now first change the status as visited. So let's check the neighbors of 5. So 2 and 0. But 0 and 2 are already visited. These 2 are visited nodes. So all the neighbors are visited. So now we can push 5 onto the stack. So what is the last point? Finally pop the stack. So what is the output now? 5. Next 4. So we know stack means every operation will be done from the last end, from the top end. So 5, 4, 2, 3, 1, 0. So last in, first out. So the last element which is inserted will be deleted first from the stack. So 5, 4, 2, 3, 1, 0 is the output for this example. So likewise we may have different outputs for the same example. Let's check whether this output is correct or not. So if you see the edges, here what are the edges here? So 5 to 0, next to 5 to 2 we have an edge, next to 4 to 0 we have an edge, 2 to 3 we have an edge, next 3 to 1 we have an edge, next to 4 to 1 we have an edge. So totally we have 6 edges. So if you see the output, here we have 5 to 0 edge. So that means 5 comes first. So 5, 0. So 5 comes first. Next to 5 to 2. So 5 comes first. After that 2 comes. So 5 comes first. If you see 5 to 2, 5 comes first. 4 to 0. So if you see the output, 4 comes first. 2 to 3. If you see the output, 2 comes first. 3 to 1. If you see the output, 3 comes first. 4 to 1. If you see the output, 4 comes first. So likewise, we can easily predict the output. We can easily write the output. So based on the edges. So this is about topological sorting is using DFS. In the next video, we will discuss about topological sorting using BFS. That is nothing but Kahn's algorithm. I will share that video link in the description as well as the first comment. Thank you.